Okay, the moment of truth. What does the mug actually weigh, and whose guess was closest? Let's have a look at these. We've actually got guesses from year 7 and year 10 in competition here. So let's have a look at some of the year 7s to begin with. These all seem pretty sensible. I think Cleo's 340 kilograms might have been a typo there. Let's assume she meant grams. The rest of these are all pretty close together. 320, 320, 287, 275, 365 there. Yeah, those could all be pretty close. All seem plausible. A few more year 7 guesses I've got as well. Again, very similar numbers there. Although Ben W is going for quite a small guess there, 125 grams. Could be right. Doesn't seem completely crazy. Now, the year 10s, in theory, you'd think they'd be more sensible, more informed guesses. Let's see if that is true. And it is not true. No, it's not. In fact, we're starting off with someone who is being far too clever as usual. Will thinks that there's some coffee in the mug and therefore it's going to weigh as much as 676.25 and a half grams. What does that even mean? So I don't think that's going to be right, because no, it is completely empty. No tricks going on here. Zoe, sensible guess, 298, but then apparently got to add a kilo of emotional baggage that resulted in denial of ownership of the mug. Well, look, you can't own a mug like this. This belongs to everybody, I think. So I'm going to ignore that. Ada doesn't want to guess, really, because she thinks it's judgmental to try and guess somebody's weight. So she's gone for 0 grams. I don't think that's going to be right. Olivia's threatening to throw a tantrum if she's not right with her guess of 314. Well, you could well be throwing a tantrum quite shortly. Sydney thinks 350, which seems sensible, but then says that if she's wrong, it's my fault. Well, I have no decision-making power on the weight of this mug, I'm afraid. It weighs what it weighs, so I don't think I can be blamed. Some sensible things here, actually. People taking averages of other guesses. That is quite a smart idea. Wisdom of the crowds. Look it up. It is a thing. People measuring other mugs. Seb, Dom, Stuart did something similar, actually. So those are all quite good strategies. Other kind of similar guesses here. 275 there. Quite specific guess there. Hayden with, as usual, ridiculously unsimplified answer. But I think it works out to be something quite close to sensible. And Marley, quite a small guess there, 133. Could be right, though. Could be right. And Toby L getting right in there at the end with 287. Well, there is a prize for this, as I did say. So just going to show you what that is. It is going to be, very cliched, a voucher from Amazon for the princely sum of £3.14. That's a very appropriate figure, I think you'll agree. And what can you buy on Amazon for that? Well, I did search for pie, as you might imagine. I didn't find any actual pies, although you can buy this ceramic blackbird pie funnel. That's only $2.99, so that's quite an appropriate thing. I don't actually know what that is, but that's what it is. It goes in a pie, so yeah, that's something you could go for if you are the lucky winner of this. Well, let's see who that actually is going to be. All right, so take this off here so I can set the scale. You can see that, I think. Go to 0. And 282 is the answer. 282. So I think that means, well, this is annoying actually, because I think that means we have 2 people who are joint winners there. That's Toby L right at the end there with 287, and we also have the same guess from Tom in year 7. So you 2 joint winners. Well, I have to have some sort of tiebreaker, I think. All right. Well, in that case, I want you 2 guys to tell me, if I fill the cup full of coffee beans, like in here, how much is it going to weigh then? See out of you 2 which is closest to that.